Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, and welcome to your morning breakfast bites. Your word today is going to be peace, and the scripture is going to come from John 16:33. These things I have spoken to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Again, your scripture is going to come from John 16:33. These things I have spoken to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer, and I have overcome the world. It's so many things going on in this world today. Okay, this week has been such a crazy, hectic, trying week, not only for the world but for myself. And all I kept asking God for is peace. I just want peace. I want peace of mind. I just want peace. Okay? And yes, I know that God said that we will all go through something. But I just couldn't help this week just sitting down crying to him and just saying, I just want peace. I just want just one day or just one week with just peace. And hearing all the things that are going on in the world, with everybody being racist, everybody saying negative things about people being just mean and just ratchet and just wrong. And I don't like it. And it makes me sad because there's no reason why we should not have peace. It's okay that we disagree, but we can disagree peacefully. It's going to be days when you don't want to hear what I have to say because you do not agree with me. But we can disagree peacefully. So this morning, if you're in the cubicle with somebody that you don't care for, or if you had a slight disagreement with, disagree with that person peacefully. Go over and apologize to that person. If you and your spouse are not speaking this morning, if you and your children are not talking right now because you were running out the house, go back, think about what you said this morning, change it, and say something peaceful. Because this world, we don't know when it's going to come to an end. And I don't want the last thing that you say to your spouse, the last thing I say to my spouse, the last thing I say to my friend, something ratchet and horrible. This was just heavy on my mind because I just feel so bad that every day that we're waking up, the world just seems more divided. We don't have a sense of peace anymore. It's like I want to get away. It's like I want to go to another planet and just sit there, where there isn't going to be any crime, where there isn't going to be anybody yelling and screaming at you, where there's going to be people bickering back and forth at each other. And I have grown a lot because there was a time that I enjoyed cussing and fussing and going off on people. I made a day out of that, who I could tell off. People in my circle knew I was the one who could tell people off. Now, don't get me wrong that I still have that attitude, but now I know how to do it peacefully. You get so much more done when it's peaceful. And I had to learn that. And now that I know that, I look back at my old self and I'm saying, I can't believe I went that long and nobody told me. And I think people probably told me, or they were scared to tell me because I was the feisty one. But now that I look at myself from those days, I'm just like, how could I be like that? All I want is peace. I no longer blow my horn like a crazy person because all I want is peace. And when we have peace, that cuts out a lot of stress. That keeps a lot of depression down. If we could just have just a peace of mind. So if you are looking to man for peace, don't. There's only one person you need to look for peace, and that is God. And you need to read scripture, John 16:33. Think about what you're doing today. Do it all in peace. And I promise by the end of the day, you will feel so much better. Because I do every night now. When I have done something, somebody has totally ticked me off. But when I answered in peace, I feel better about myself. I feel better about that person, because sometimes people just, you don't know what people are going through. I had to learn that person may be going through something that I could have probably helped them with, but I edged it on by being just as nasty when all I needed to do was say something and be peaceful to help that person. So go out today, make peace, be peaceful, be in peaceful surroundings. Have faith that things will work out. And that is your morning breakfast bite.